1.5 million euro prize pool, and it's getting chopped up 127 ways. Yes, 127 get paid here in Rosvadov at the Millions Germany main event. And after a day and a half's play, 176 remain. And today we play down to the money. Yes, we've whittled down the 1,022 entrants to 176 remaining players. And top dog halfway through day 2 is Greece's Aristides, blazing a trail at the top of the chip count. Hot on his heels, though, are the likes of Philip Gruesome, Niall Farrell and Jason Wheeler, along with 172 others in a star-studded field.
Day 2 of the Party Poker Live Millions main event continues. King's Casino is buzzing as we get closer to the money. 176 remain, but only 127 will get paid. Let's get back to the action.
Yes, thank you, Marinella, and here is the lineup on our feature table. Triple Crown winner Niall Farrell leads the way at the top of the count, with 9.5 million chips to his name. Jason Wheeler is just shy of 7. Andrzej Rozod representing the Czech Republic in 3rd place. And keep an eye on Poland's Gregor Viraz with just 21 big blinds to his name. He'll be looking to make a move soon.
It's a nice casino, it's cool.
So let's get to the action. Where? Commentary comes from yours truly, James Dempsey. So it looks like table chat still coming almost exclusively from the likes of Niall Farrell and Ludovic Geilic.
Yeah, it's like a casino. It's pretty nice. It is a nice casino. Like.
Yeah, usually just skip it and go to Vegas and play whatever there around that time.
Yeah.
Action folds around to Ludo.
They have a nice steak restaurant there.
Love me some steak. Don't make me look.
Thomas limps in from the small. Jason, ace king in the big blind. Will be raising this one up.
I got a good slow roll in against Mario in the earlier cash game. It was so good. So good. He was...
Mario.
Yeah. What about the one that... Who was it again? Was it Seaver against Mateos? Was it Seaver?
Was it against Mateos?
It was against Mateos. It was Seaver, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That was quite good. Mateos was seething out his mind.
Is it Ike or?
It wasn't
Seaver, yeah.
It was either Seaver or... I can't remember who else I thought it was.
So disgusting.
He has raised it up.
Thomas takes stuff like that so
decision.
Well.
He does
I have to block him on Twitter. Or unfollow him rather.
Who's this? Mateos? Yeah, because he's been...
Well, this spot spells danger.
He kind of quotes everything and replies to everyone.
Jason will make a continuation bet. Thomas, I'm sure, will call. Put Jason on a wide range of hands, raising from the big blind. And of course, Thomas may well have raised an ace himself from the small, giving him more reason to play this disguised hand.
Call.
Turn 9. Doesn't make some straights possible. Both players do check that turn. River, Queen. Thomas will for sure think he has the best hand now. Deciding whether he should bet or check. He decides to check. Jason now, I imagine, will make a sizable river bet. Probably believing Thomas has an 8 or a 7, perhaps even a 9. Straight draw that improved to a pair.
800.
And he goes for half pot. No way, really, unfortunately for Thomas, he can really fold in this spot. Like he will shrug and cool. He does. You'll see the bad news.
Not far off the money, actually. Looks like 30 something.
So Jason picks up the nice pot, 3.2 million.
Limp, raise, call, c-bet, flop, check, turn, check, call, river.
I was just mainly wanting pre-flop.
Too much.
I did see the rest of that, just not pre-flop. Just because we're like 20 off the money, you showed at that time. I like it.
Credibility now. Get back in the credibility zone
Good
after.
game plan.
Okay, that's fine. Was for Ludo?
Fair enough, keep going.
Never gets old, eh?
I'll be 62 years old.
Let's go the Jack 10
I'm
suited.
like, fair enough, fire away.
13.
Maybe cocktail hour here at King's Casino in Roswithoff. These players approaching the money on day 2 of the Party Poker Millions Germany main event. Minimum cash will be 10,300.
2-8.
Oh, okay.
All the way up to first prize, 1 million euros, and the title, Millions Germany champion. Firaldo 6-7 off in the small. Limps in. Gregor ace-3 suited in the big.
How much you got, Lou?
May well decide
Ludo.
to jam over Firaldo's limp. But this close to the money, taking the safer option, checking back.
6-8.
And
Started with
dream
4.1.
flop for Greg. Top pair and the nut flush draw. Firaldo, bottom pair. And unfortunately, Firaldo, imagine he's going to check call at least once.
Do you start with 5-7?
Like 5-4. Yeah.
Red, 1.
Got like 9-4.
Instead, decides to lead out with bottom pair.
But from where I chipped down to.
540,000. Greg going nowhere with top pair and the nut flush draw. And what a horrendous card that is for him. Firaldo improves to 3 of a kind sixes. Greg, top pair and nut flush draw. Of course, now playing aces and sixes with a queen. He was worried he was behind with his ace against Firaldo having a bigger ace. That is no longer the case.
Thank you so much.
This really does spell disaster.
Water was well needed.
Greg has
I needed it badly.
2.5 million back.
Starting to feel it. Feel the fear.
But he will be facing an all-in bet before this hand is over.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the fear of the bubble here. That was a good bet to burst.
Fear of the alcohol. It's starting to override my system.
The graphic not showing, but the turn was 6 of diamonds.
Bet, 500.
Firaldo betting 500,000 into 1.8 million approximately. I think Greg actually with only 2 million behind. This is for a quarter of Greg's remaining chips. Confirmation there we see. Greg is on 2 million chips. He does call. Pot now standing at 2.8 million. Greg with 1.5 back. River, brick 9. Firaldo, I'm sure, will put Greg to the test for his stack here. Very hard for Greg to think Firaldo would have better 6 on this flop. May well put Firaldo on a worse flush draw. Limped in from the small, hard to give him credit for ace-queen.
All in.
He does shove. Not what Greg wanted to hear. Very hard to see how he can fold this hand. Massively under
I
reps.
thought you were joking before.
I was being serious.
He would have shoved most aces
When
pre-flop.
I asked him, he said you're not allowed to watch it. He said it at the start as well.
Okay, I didn't hear. Sorry about that.
I didn't really mind that you were watching it anyway, because if I asked you the question, you're going to tell me the answer anyway.
I did.
Yeah.
And it's a good call, but he'll see a 6.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Very unfortunate. Very fortunate for Firaldo finding the 6 on the turn there.
I knew he had it, so I thought it was fine. Yeah.
Poor Gregor, played great all day. Top pair and that flush draw in this pot.
That's all right. I'll
Somehow
just
lost to Firaldo's bottom pair.
No, I'll go back on him anyway, because he wasn't supposed
Very
to be watching
close
the stream.
to a €10,000 payout.
Yeah, so let him do it then.
Well, unfortunately for him, he walks away with nothing.
No watching the stream at the table. To this table itself versus the rest of the tournament. So,
Alright.
I thought you had 5, 6 or something.
We shared, so
Welcome back to King's Casino and this Party Poker Live Millions Germany main event. We are creeping ever closer to the money here. Just 8 players away from that minimum payout of €10,300. All these players will be desperate to avoid going home empty-handed. Well, despite the tense bubble looming, these players seem in very high spirits and a very chatty table still at this stage of the tournament.
Thomas deciding to go for a raise, 6-7 suited.
Because if a spade hits river, you're still going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he had a flush draw as well. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he had the flush
top
draw.
pair and the flat, that's for sure.
Then he
See that?
three pair.
Ludo would have been proud of that. See, that's the spot where I meant to check the turn a lot. The 6 is bad for my range.
Jason finds the ace queen.
Bends and you pay me off. You see, that's Ludo solver right there.
No. What I'm saying, when you bet the turn, just always have it.
Yeah, just always have it. Yeah.
It's like when you check raise ace does 4 against the aggressor pre-flop.
Jason
you
decides
stop,
to just
get a set of
flat
2s
call.
calls.
25 big blinds effective.
Thank you.
Ludo handing out the knowledge bombs.
For free
Nice
too,
answer.
man. He doesn't even charge. And then when he punts it all at like craps, like he can't even ask 100 an hour because he gave it away for free.
Flop ace 10-4. Thomas has a backdoor flush draw. Jason, though, we can see, has flopped top pair with the queen kicker.
It's a hard knock life.
Thomas will take a stab here with his backdoor draws.
Call that the Rosvedov 6 on the turn there.
Guess Thomas just saw Firaldo play 6-7 to great effect. Decided he'd have a go.
Does that translate to Scotland as well?
Not working quite so well.
Yeah.
How was the feeling on the turn like?
I was just like, in my head, I was like a 7 would be cool, and then a 6 hit, and I was like, oh, that
I think that's what
that works too, yeah.
But when he saw the flop, he was like, oh
baby.
just bet this, bet kid, just bet.
Did you not bet the flop?
He did.
He didn't raise you?
He should have made an exploit fold in the river.
With his stack, is he not supposed to raise you there?
Thomas will continue on
To him
with his gut shot.
You can jump.
Wait, if you can
You can jump, kid.
yeah, jump tree's fine.
Yeah, I was surprised about that.
Especially 17 off the money.
But
It's also nice for him to have an ace in his range though, so I can't just go mental all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Although
But I
it
think
didn't really
it's
work out
like-
well for him.
Jason, we go nowhere with top pair. Doesn't make the call. Pot has swelled to 2.8 million. Thomas with 2.2 million behind. And he pings the offsuit 5. Thomas has backdoored the nuts. Jason will not believe his luck.
I'm at that stack again where I need to have a bluffing.
Pretty good poker face there.
Too easy. It's too easy, isn't it? You've got to do something.
Incredible run out. 6-7, clearly the nuts in Rosvedov.
This time, like, you might just bluff and then get there. So you never know.
No, I'm always just 0.
By this point, realised Jason likes to have an ace.
0%.
0%.
The classic 0%er.
It's the only way you can win the hand.
He's going to have to go for Vince. He's not going to be able to win with 7 high.
Thomas sizing up his bet. Jason won't like it if he shoves.
One.
He does. Thomas has been fairly tight. Raised pre-flop and gone bet, jam. You won't, of course, expect to see 6-7. Be worried more that he's into 2-pair set or ace-king. $2.2 million to win 5 million. Thomas doing his best to look worried. Jason trying to get a read off him. Thomas praying for a call. Jason not liking the situation one bit. Hasn't seen Thomas get out of line yet today.
Yeah.
And he does make a great fold. Thomas picks up the pot. Back up to 5.1 million.
Button's good. Nope, it's not good. All right.
Okay, we are close to the bubble now, ladies and gents. And look who's top of the tournament chip count. None other than Brazil's own João Simão. And he is on a roll here in Rosvedov, making not one, but 2 final table appearances earlier in the week in the super high roller events. And now he's acing it here in the main event. Some big names in the field and some new ones heading to our feature table.
As we approach the bubble here in Rosvedov, the breaks have come on. 132 players left, 127 will get paid. And as of now, Party Poker ambassador João Simão is sitting pretty as chip leader. Let's get back to the action.
Thank you very much, Marinella. And as you may well have noticed, we have a new lineup of players.
Yes, confirmation there from Marinella. Simão leading the way in Rosvedov. Not, however, on our feature table. He's had enough airtime. But instead, we welcome Spain's Adrian Mateos to the limelight. 3 World Series of Poker bracelets to his name by the age of just 22. And tournament winnings in excess of $15 million. This guy can play. And talking of 15 million, that's how much Pierre Neuville has. Poker's Belgium ambassador, chip leader at this feature table. And news just in from the tournament floor. We are going hand for hand at the King's Casino as we play down to the money. Tense stuff.
Plus 5 left to the
More blinders?
Yeah, no, because people play that slow in this casino plays that slow that everybody waits for 5 minutes.
100.
And
So we
that's
will
why
play
they make
one
it,
hand at a time on each table.
Blink
Once
with
the
it.
hand on all tables are complete,
I'll be here.
the dealer will then
Softly,
deal the
guys.
next hand. There is the man. It'll be interesting to watch. Looks like he's shortish, 3.9. Of course, blinds now 100, 200 with a 200 ante. Expect play to take a while at this stage. The minimum cash in this 5,000 event is 10,000. The players doubling their money.
3 bets.
Although we are hand for hand, there are still 5 players until we make the money. Action here. Roster in the cutoff. 9, 10 of hearts.
4 8. 550.
He does raise it up to 550,000. Files around to Aha in the big blind. Green 3 of diamonds. May I like to call. This is a sizable raise though. 2.75 big blinds. He looks like he does elect to call. So these two players will see the flop.
What's up?
Flop, ace, 9, 4, 2 diamonds. Good flop for both players. Roster flops middle pair, backdoor flush draw. Aha flops a flush draw. Russell deciding how much to bet.
450?
So it's 450,000.
450.
Will call this bet with his flush draw.
7 gold.
May also, of course, believe his queen high might be good. Turn is the 10 of diamonds. Quite an action card. Roster has improved to 2 pair. Aha, queen high flush. It looks like Roster's thinking about betting. He may well like to check this one back. He doesn't really put to the test holding 2 pair on the bubble. His opponent could easily have a flush. He does check. That's a good check. And wow, he improves to a full house on the river, running 10s. Ihart, no way he can believe he's beat here. I expect him to make a chunky bet. And Roster to move all in over the top. Great start to the feature table for Roster. And Ihar has bet 1.35 million with his queen high flush. Roster has less than a pot size raise left. Bit of acting. Sigh, look back at the cards. His hand, play with some more chips. does move all in. Horrible spot for IHR now. The bet is for 3.65 million more, and he has an 8 million stack behind. I think he will feel he's not really being any value hand here. If Roster had turned the flush, likely a low flush that he may well have bet the turn with. If he were to call and lose, he would drop down to under 30 big blinds. And he's made a fantastic fold there. Roster winning a big pot up to 8.7 million.
Well, welcome back. We are, of course, still hand for hand here at the Party Poker Live Millions Germany main event. You hear Andy announce still one more hand. This is an interesting stage in the tournament. Some of these guys will just be looking to fold, make their money. But this is the spot where the big stacks can put pressure on the medium stacks.
So, back to our feature table. Yeah, folds under the gun. Adrian Mateos, ace king. Expect him to just jam here given the bubble situation. And sure enough, he does.
All in? All in?
Be hoping to just pick the blinds up at this stage of the bubble. It's just a short stack. Uday there we see easily our shortest stack at this table. Roster in the small blind, ace 9 suited.
3.350.
Roster having a little think. No way he can really call this against Adrian. Again, same reason as Piet. No way he wants to double up Mateos. So does fold. And Hollywood won't Hollywood, or just fold the 7-8.
So we get to keep Adrian at our feature table, but shortly after we did lose Uday Hickory with only 3 big blinds to his name. He shoved with 9-7 off, and Pierre Neuville called with 10s. Uday out. 4 places off the money. We then counted them down to the bubble on the outer tables. Maduka Mergel knocked out by Faradin Mustavov in 131st place. Vladimir Gerner eliminated by Artan Dadusha in 130th. So close to the money. And then it was Daniel Kiselev given the kiss of death by Germany's Bernd Gleisner. Daniel pushing with 5s, Bernd calling with aces, and Daniel sent to the rail. There are 128 players remaining. Just 127 get paid.
So if somehow he was still on the bubble, I'd imagine the tournament directors would play it out. You hear that, Andy, our tournament director announced we are staying on this level until the bubble bursts, because we have used up a whole level so far in hand for hand. And it looks like our man Ludo has returned.
We stay on this level until the bubble bursts.
Wasn't away for too long, just an hour.
So name is Ludovic Geilic.
Quickly mic him up. So, players do cease talking. Action back underway. Hollywood, 7 deuce.
You can watch on live stream later. Very funny.
On Aliens, we switch dealer approximately every half an hour. You just rotate around the tables. For that half an hour, I only played a couple of hands. Switching around to our man Ludo on the pocket queens and 33 big blinds. He will raise it up. It's only his 3rd hand at the table. 4th hand, sorry. He is attacking Roster's big blind. Roster, as we've seen.
1.3.
For the race, 1.3.
Has decided to re-raise, putting the pressure back on Ludo. Trying to use his stack on the bubble. Can't imagine this one working though. Ludo definitely not fearing the bubble. Although, hasn't seen Roster play any hands yet. I think this will be one of these spots where he has to sigh and shove.
No.
You say that we cannot watch the live stream?
No, watch the live stream.
But we can, if somebody sends here that hand, we can read the text.
Ludo rechecking his cards.
But not,
Because everyone has that opportunity.
yeah, but not watch the live stream.
No live stream.
Okay.
Which makes the thing of it, everybody would have somebody send it back.
Check Craze asking what's with the 3-bet. He's purely just putting pressure on Ludo. You can see even with pocket queens, Ludo is hating life on the bubble.
All in.
He will move all in.
Re-raise, all in.
And I am very happy to announce you don't have to listen to just me anymore. It's been long enough, just me babbling on. I am about to be rejoined by Mr. Johnny Lodden, Norwegian superstar and all-round funny guy. How are we doing, Johnny?
Hello, boys.
Good to have a partner for this stretch. The hand-for-hand has been going on for quite some time.
Oh, we're there on day 2. I like it.
Yeah, and this spot, Roster has got a bit out of line. Ludo, though, had pocket queen, so he's jammed.
No wonder it takes time.
Yeah.
It's like washing grass.
Coke Zero.
There have been a few all-ins. We went hand for hand, Johnny, with 132 left. With 127 paid. We are
They're actually waiting on us this time.
getting close to an hour and a half of hand for hand now.
I heard one say they're actually waiting for this guy to fold his hand.
Wow.
For the next one.
I mean,
So that's 5.
it was all well and good pretending you had a hand, but
So 5.
don't have to take that long.
You have balls. What's that?
Well, brave stuff there from Ludo. Roster's bluff going wrong on the bubble. You can't fault him for trying to bluff out Ludo. At this particular stage of the tournament, no one wants to be the bubble boy, but someone will have to take that title. And if you want to see who it is, find out after the break.
As the one.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Welcome back to King's Casino. We are still hand for hand on this bubble. And it looks like Mikkel with 10s under the gun +1. He'll be getting involved despite this precarious stage of the tournament. Sure enough, he does count out a raise.
One raise, 525.
525 the bet, and Ludo with pocket 6s sat straight behind, but he will get out of the way given we are on the bubble. Of course, Commentary coming from myself, James Dempsey, and Johnny Lodden still in the booth with me here.
Look at Hollywood decision here.
Hollywood pocket nines. I think he's going to fold this one.
Oh, it's under gun +1.
Yeah. Wherever it was, I think he folds this. Hollywood has made no secret of his desire just to sneak into the money. And he does fold.
He doesn't fold.
Yeah, look at these two big stacks as well.
525.
Playing 13 million effective. What a great fold it was of nines, with kings lurking behind and 10 to the opener.
12 million.
Good thing for him, Michael did open. Imagine if it followed around to him with nines on the button. He would have for sure jammed.
Yeah, that's true. How big is this raise gonna be, you think?
That's a question, Johnny. What do you do on the bubble?
How do you think how long it will take?
Obviously, Pierre covers his opponent, and when you've got 50 million, you're not really thinking about the bubble. You're thinking, how do I get to 30 and win this tournament, right?
Yeah. How to put pressure on this? 1.4.
Does re-raise. It's a horrible spot for Michael. The only man at the table who covers him is the 1-3 betting him. He does have position though.
He has position and he has a lot of chips. I like this with tens there. Just give me just
call
give me
and flop a
trips.
10, right?
Yeah, just give me trips.
Call and flop a 10. Vice of Mr. Johnny Lodden. That is what Lodden thinks.
That would be the best option for him right now.
He does indeed call.
One, go.
Let's see if he goes with stage 2.
Accept.
King 10-4.
Well, ace, ace, deuce. Bit of a killer. 2 aces, not 1. Much better for both players' hands.
6 check.
Yeah, we'll check it over. As you'd expect them to do with pretty much every hand on that kind of board, right?
Yeah.
Michael will check this one back.
Good lead out small. $3.2 million in the pot. He does check back. Turn is a 4. Good card for both players. Pierre is gonna check it out. 1.1.
See how well Johnny knows his man.
Not that well.
1.5. Close enough, we'll give you that one. And here it does come, Michael. Pulls the 1.5 million. Pot swells to 6.2.
Can he do it? Yes, he can.
Wow, that is why you call.
6 check.
And Pierre checks. Michael now. Obviously, we'll have to size his bet thinking Pierre. The only way it gets paid off, right, is if Pierre has this kind of hand, kings, queens.
But Pierre has also what is he going to bet that's worse than kings? Is he really going to value bet queens?
No, I don't think he'll expect to get value bet, but Pierre might be thinking Michael could bluff him on this river. Very unlikely. This is the bubble. $6.2 million in the pot. Pierre knows Michael may well have played an ace this way. He can't believe his luck. 10 of hearts just rolled off in the river. Looks like he may have decided his bet size. Those pink chips in his hand, 500,000 apiece. Blues 100k, orange 25Ks. taking a long time packing this bet out. And it is quite a sizable one. It's like 3.5. 3.6.
Well, that's
3.6.
It's a big bet.
600.
It's just over half the pot. Let me see. Yeah, probably doesn't think he's lost in Sand on the River. Really giving him credit for an ace, right?
Tennis blank. Has to give him credit for some kind of ace if he folds.
Yeah. And of course, as you say, Michael most likely would have played an ace this way.
He called.
He does call. It's the bad news. So the biggest pot we've seen on this table, 13.4 million. Yeah, pretty disgusted with the outcome of that hand. Michael climbs up to 20 million.
Jesus, that's...
We have an all-in player on the button. He's all in for his ante. Situation you described the other day, Johnny. He can only win his own ante back.
That's enough for a round.
It is. And I believe that is Dominic Panko who's all in for his ante?
35k.
And then we'll see if Johnny can guess some cards. Get us our bubble. There's 126 people hoping you can.
Simao has 6-4 off.
Wow. Okay.
And Dominic hasn't looked at his hand, so I can't get a read on him. But most likely, it's King 9.
Even King 9, he's been dealt a good King 9 on the button. Huge rail forming for this table. Here we go. Cards are about to be revealed.
Kings.
And it is King 5 for Zhao, Jack 7 for Dominic. So he will need to improve. He will be our bubble boy. Flop. 9-9 ace, no help. Jack 7 or running straight. Is a 3, Jack or a 7. Well, he will be our bubble boy. And Zhao will be the most popular man in the room. And Johnny, it's a deuce. Dominic will bust out on the bubble.
It's not often you're all in, you're hoping to lose. Like,
Everyone giving Dominic a nice round of applause there. Nice to see not too many people celebrating in his face, as you see sometimes in these bubble situations. Zhao, the most popular man in the room. He has ensured that the remaining players will all receive at least 10,300 euros.
All right, guys, I'm here with our bubble boy, Dominique.
Panka.
How is it?
Dominic Panka.
Panka, from Poland. So I was talking to Maria a little bit earlier while everyone was just kind of waiting. It was a pretty gruesome bubble. It lasted a little over 2 hours. And she was saying that she actually thought you were playing like really aggressive throughout the day today.
I didn't felt like I was playing particularly aggressive. We played some hands together, and like I ended up showing aggression against her, but I just had good hands. I didn't pick up on anything. It's just, I think it was pretty standard. Maybe I looked like I was playing aggressive, but I think it was all very solid and standard.
Obviously, this is not a spot that anybody wants to be in. What are you going to be doing now moving forward?
I don't know, probably looking to, sell my house to live, because I really would like to not bubble. But
well, we're streaming online, so we could create a fund for you.
Yes.
Even though you were
please,
2014.
Go fund. Exactly.
Go fund this guy. He won the PCA 2014.
But now it's only probably bar, and that's how it is.
All right. I'm so sorry, but I am sure we'll see you again, Dominique.
Of course.
Last name again?
Panka.
Panka. There you go. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dominique.
Tough luck, Dominic, and good on you for giving that Bubble Boy interview. It's something nobody enjoys doing. And while we waited a long time for that bubble to burst, once it did, things moved fast.
Ihar very unlucky, but at least he leaves in the money.
In the last 2 levels of the day, we lost a further 36 players. And so, at the end of an eventful day, it is Aristides from Greece who leads the way, 36 million chips to his name. Pavel Plesev from Moldova in second spot with 28 million. And in all, 91 players remain as we go into day 3 here at the Millions Germany main event. Also in the field, João Simão. Can he make his third final table of the week? Philip Grusom is in the mix. And of course, the one and only Isildur is still out there. Plenty of play left in this one yet. We pick up the action next time on day 3 as we draw ever closer to that €1 million first prize. See you then.